They'll see lots of treasure boxes that have been made by schools throughout Liverpool and community groups as well. Those groups took part in pilot projects to create these treasure boxes that have got designs on the outside and also designs and objects on the inside that show what they treasure both themselves and in Liverpool.
There's some quite spectacular examples of the treasure boxes. One in particular struck me, and that was from a group of beauticians who've made their little treasure box out of false nails, and they're really bright colours, and it's a great fun thing.
Yeah, it's one of my favourites too. Each of the false nails has got something that they treasure about Liverpool. So there's one of Liverpool John Lennon Airport, which has got a model of an aeroplane on. There's some that have got flowers, one that's got, I think that one of their children has a photograph on it. There's even a St John's Tower that protrudes from the false nail as well.
Well, also with me is Jay Young, and Jay, you've been one of the artists involved with treasures. How did you get involved?
I'm a freelance artist based in Liverpool, and I work across all kinds of discipline from video to sculpture, and I'm working at the Tate at the moment, and I heard about treasures. I was invited to interpret the brief, which was basically to create a treasure box, and since I love working with the community, I decided to create an inside-out box that really engaged with people from all across Liverpool.
So what did you put in the box?
Well, actually, it was quite difficult to choose those items which I wanted to put in, and I decided to break it down into my relationship to the city, my own personality, my memories, my experiences, friends, family. So I put in a tape, for example, which my very first boyfriend had compiled, as they do. I put in some photographs. I also put in a lucky red envelope which my parents give me for my birthday and also for New Year's every year. It was quite important also not to just latch onto those icons of Liverpool, the Beatles, the Liver Building. They are all very important, of course, to the history of Liverpool, but at the same time it's important, to reach out to young kids who are small as, young as 4 years old to 60-year-olds who, have their own experiences. It might be, a playground, or it might be, a piece of pavement that they always walk on each day. So it was necessary to make it more personal.
Well, also with me is Lady Grace Shepherd, and really it is with your late husband, the Bishop of Liverpool, Bishop David Shepherd, where this exhibition began, because he had a unique personal treasure chest. How did that come about?
Well, it's actually a very small little wooden box that we're talking about, and he was approached by Cancer Research about nearly 30 years ago to paint a little box together with a load of other people. And then it was going to go around the country as a box train, raising funds for cancer research. And that's how it started. And so he painted this little box in oil painting on his days off. And then it went round the country, and it's been sitting in our house on a windowsill ever since, for about 30 years. When we retired, we had a joiner in the house, and he had a look at the box, and he said, "Oh, this is lovely." He said, "You should do something with this." And then 2 years ago, the capital of culture, Liverpool became capital of culture. And there was a plea to people out there to send in ideas. And I thought, I don't think I've got any ideas, but I'd love to be part of the party. And I suddenly remembered Frank's, the joiner's thing. He said, "You should do something with this." So I took this box to a party and showed it to Claire McColgan, who was then in charge of all these things, and she was excited with the idea, and it jumped off from there. And here we are today, 2 years on, and children and families and old people have all had a go at making their own box, putting their own treasures in of what they value most. And it's now offered to the rest of us to enjoy, and I've just so enjoyed going around the exhibition. I hope everybody will come and have a look at it.